Few people think that everyday comfortable existence of millions of people in any country, including Kazakhstan, is ensured by invisible but important legal norms, the whole body of national legislation in which the fundamental document, the Constitution, occupies the main place. The current Constitution of independent Kazakhstan declared people, their rights and responsibilities the highest value of the state. It is important to know the law. First of all, the right for housing. This is a very important right. The fact that any citizen has the right to have their own home, and if he doesn't have one, yet he has the right. There is a whole category of people who can get housing from the state. To do this, we have to look at the law on housing relations. We actually introduced it in Almaty, Astana and other cities, where the state provides a lot of social housing. In our country, several state programs are designed and operate in order to implement the basic constitutional rights. For example, the program Affordable Housing 2020 is aimed at providing citizens with their own housing. The program of health development Salamatlı Kazakhstan spelled out the principles and mechanisms for ensuring the country's population with quality health care. The right to health is another important law. How is it implemented? It is realized very simply. We have the right to free medical care. We have a list of certain services that the citizens can get for free. But for this, it is necessary to be assigned to any clinic which you think is right. We have cancelled today attachment of residents. And in this polyclinic, you can get all of their medical services. If the constitutional rights of citizens are violated, the legislation defines three forms of protection of violation of rights: by appealing to a higher-ranking officer, the prosecutor, or the court. If you realize that you didn't receive help from any higher authority or the prosecutor's office, you're going to protect your rights in the courts. But you don't have to go through all this chain. You can immediately appeal to the court. In addition to the rights in the Constitution of the Republic of Kazakhstan, basic duties of citizens are also fixed. We have a lot of responsibilities, but the first duty, which probably everyone knows, the two things cannot be avoided in life: death and taxes. Article 35 of the Constitution, the duty and responsibility of every citizen to pay taxes. Taxes are inescapable. Everyone is tied to taxes, everyone. That is the responsibility of all. The important duties of citizens are the obligation to respect constitutional norms and laws of Kazakhstan, care for the preservation of historical and cultural heritage, to preserve nature and protect natural wealth, perform military duty. Protecting the interests of the motherland is always number one for any state. Well, for the citizens, we cannot allow someone to take our power. Then there is important duty, is the observance of laws and decisions of any government agencies, you know. We are obliged to comply with the laws, otherwise it is impossible to live. As soon as we cease to obey the law, we immediately start problems. Any citizen must know their rights and must fulfill constitutional duties. In turn, the state guarantees the strict observance of the provisions of the basic law. First of all, the guarantor of the constitutional rights of every citizen of Kazakhstan is the head of state. Also, Constitutional Council operates. Its primary responsibility to monitor the strict observance of constitutional norms at all levels. The Council shall analyze the constitutional legality in the country on a regular basis.